Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news-making headlines today. On a night dedicated to press freedom, Saturday's White House Correspondents Dinner in Washington, D.C. ended in gun violence after a suspect allegedly attempted to target members of the Trump administration. According to U.S. officials cited by the Associated Press, the suspect, Cole Thomas Allen, sent a manifesto to family members about 10 minutes before the shooting. The document included a list of targets ranked by priority, with Trump administration officials at the top. The suspect is expected to appear in federal court on Monday on at least 2 charges of assaulting a federal officer and using a firearm during a violent crime. President Lee Jae-myung has condemned the shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, calling it shocking and regrettable. In a social media post on Sunday, Lee described political violence as a grave threat that undermines the foundation of democracy and can never be justified. He added that the Korean government firmly opposes all forms of violence and extremism that erode democratic values and the rule of law. President Lee also expressed relief that all those present, including U.S. President Donald Trump, were safe, and offered his deepest sympathies to the American people. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has returned to Islamabad just 1 day after a brief visit to Oman, as diplomatic efforts to end the conflict with the United States continue to shift. According to Iranian state media on Sunday, Araghchi met with Sultan Haitham bin Tariq in Muscat before traveling back to Pakistan's capital. There, he held talks with senior officials, including Pakistan's Army Chief Asim Munir. Tehran says the visit is part of ongoing ceasefire negotiations, with Pakistan serving as a key mediator between Iran and the U.S. During the talks, Araghchi is believed to have presented a detailed set of proposals outlining Iran's conditions for ending hostilities. Following his meetings in Islamabad, Araghchi is expected to travel to Moscow for high-level consultations, signaling continued coordination with key regional players. Korea has begun officially deploying its high oil price relief fund to mitigate the economic impact of soaring living costs. Monday's initial rollout prioritizes the most vulnerable demographics. For basic livelihood recipients, those in the metropolitan area receive 550,000 won, or about $372, while residents in non-metropolitan or depopulated areas receive 600,000 won. Single-parent families and the next lowest income group receive 450,000 and 500,000 won respectively. Recipients must spend the money within their registered residential city or county. Spending is also restricted to small businesses with annual sales under 3 billion won, or approximately $2 million, excluding entertainment and gambling establishments. All distributed funds must be used by August 31st. To mark the first Labor Day since it was officially designated as a public holiday, the Ministry of Culture and the Korea Tourism Organization are expanding the vacation support program. The so-called half-price vacation initiative is being expanded from the originally planned 100,000 participants to 145,000. The ministry plans to provide additional support for employees at small and medium-sized enterprises, with applications from participating companies opening on Monday. In addition, employees working outside the capital area will get extra support, bringing the total vacation subsidy to 420,000 won. Separately from April 30th, for 1 month, the government will launch a promotional campaign titled Zero Departure Burden to encourage eco-friendly travel using public transport. Discounts of up to 30% will be offered on KTX tickets, rental cars, and some package deals. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.